Hey guys, this is Aldo, Dark Sun's Reptiles. Welcome to the lab. Let's talk about these easy hatch trays. So as you can see, I want to do the whole video looking through one of the easy hatch trays here. I'm just kidding, I won't. I've used them now for 3 clutches. Just my honest review about what I think about them, the pros and cons. First of all, guys, if you like my content, if you like what you see, if you want to learn more about ball python breeding, and just follow me through this amazing world of reptiles as I grow my business, please subscribe. Please tell your friends. Share. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. So there's that little plug there. Thanks. So here are some of the babies. Oh, some of them are angry. Some of the babies. Oh, okay. Here's a little banana pied. Really super cool banana pied that we hatched out. We got a pied. I think this is a mahogany pied here. We'll have to figure it out. We have a super fire. She hasn't shed yet, or he. I don't know what it is. Super fire, possible cypress, and here we have a butter JHI. So they all hatched while they were on easy hatch trays. So I just wanted to show you kind of the end result of all this stuff. But anyway. Pretty sure all these will be available too, so let me know. Well, maybe not this one. I might keep this one, but yeah. So I just want to show you some of the babies. I'll also show you snakes because this is a snake channel, so I figured I'd show you. So anyway, so the easy hatch trays. First of all, overall review, I like them. I think they're great. Before this, I was using the light diffuser panel, like many of you guys do, and you have to buy it in a big 2x4, 2x5, I don't know how long it is for like ceilings and stuff, and you have to cut it. It wasn't too bad. I can't remember, it was like 14, 15 bucks a panel, I can't remember. Anyway, but you have to cut it and fit it to your tote that you're going to use. So that's what I was using. My good friend here in Utah is a rep for Reptichip and also carries these. Jeremy at Old Time Reptiles. So I figured, hey, might as well give them a try. So I got a few of them, and yeah, been using them for this season. We already hatched out 3 clutches, and I'm going to continue to use them because I really like them. They're pretty sturdy. They're really well made. I like the little egg indentations here, and they have some slots here for airflow, which is good. So stuff doesn't just sit there. I was concerned that because they're a specific, obviously they're a specific size. That the eggs, because the eggs aren't always going to be this size, would be kind of weird on them, but actually they work pretty good. It's just enough for the egg so far, no matter what size egg, to sit in there and it won't roll. So in the past I've used Q-tips and little golf tees to kind of hold the eggs in there. You don't have to worry about that. Also, I was concerned that you have to take the eggs apart. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, depending on how they're laid. I like not to take them apart if I have to. You actually don't need to if you don't want to. The whole clutch can just sit here, it's not a big deal. But if you do need to take some apart, or if you do it anyway, this works pretty good. They do come with these little slots here where you can actually attach these, I guess, handles if you want to. And use them to pull them up and down. I haven't actually used those. And they're cool and all, but really don't find a need for them. I just kind of leave it like that, and when it's done I just pick it up. I don't feel like I need to be checking the eggs to where I take the whole thing out. Does that make sense? Usually just have the tote with me, this inside the tote, and I can look at them and I can cut them and stuff. But I mean, there's that. So there's an option there for you guys if you need that. So the other thing I like about them is that they're dishwasher safe, and so the last 3 clutches I was able to put them just in the dishwasher and don't have to worry about it. With the diffuser panel that I was using, because the squares on it were so small, and especially if you cut the eggs, or even when they pip themselves, that egg stuff just gets all over the place. It gets sticky and it gets dry, so if you don't clean it right away, it's gonna get dry. And I have a problem not cleaning it right away because I get so excited about the eggs, and I deal with the eggs and the babies and stuff, and I kind of put these aside. So with that other stuff, I had to throw some away of the diffuser panel ones because they got so nasty, and I tried to clean by hand. I'm sure I could have tried a little bit harder, but I didn't want to. So these are pretty cool because I kind of left them just like I do the other ones. I left them aside for a few days and I put them in the dishwasher, and they came out like this. So pretty impressed with that. Saves a lot of time. Okay, so let's get to one of the issues I've been seeing a lot on social media from other breeders is the size of container. So I was already using this container just because it fits better the size in my incubator. Before I was using, and you guys are probably using the same ones, most of you, these Sterlite ones. They're 6 quart, yeah, 6 quart. And I was using those for incubation. I use these for the babies in the rack anyway, so I had them, so I was using those. But I found that these from the Container Store are more square, so they fit better in the incubator. So I was using these already, and these fit perfectly in the Container Store ones. As you can see, fit. I mean, it's almost like they were made for them, right there. Now these are a little bit, just like a hair shorter. So I was concerned that I usually use about an inch and a half of the vermiculite on the bottom for the egg trays. So I was a little concerned that this might be too low and this might sit a little higher, and then depending on what kind of eggs you get, some eggs are pretty big that might hit the top. But I actually didn't find that to be an issue because they look thick, but actually, you know, if you look in there, this obviously there's a lip there. So this sat in the vermiculite and I can actually push it down into it. So the vermiculite's right underneath there. So there's about half an inch there more that you can use. So yeah, so that wasn't a problem at all. Like I said, fits perfectly. Now, if you don't have the Container Store near you, I'm sure you can buy them online. They're about $2 at the store. If you're close to a store, they actually have, if you're going to buy more than a few, they have boxes of like 20, I think. And if you buy them in a box of 20, I think they're like $1 or something. And like I said, I was using these already, so I didn't have to buy them. Now, I've heard some people complaining that these don't fit in other sizes, and I see the complaint, yeah, because, for example, if you're using the regular 6-1, I mean, you can make it fit. It kind of fits in there, but it's not like, I mean, I think you can make it work, but you probably have to put more bedding in there. But see, then it raises it up a little bit more than should. For light diffuser panel sat probably where that starts. So that's about an inch and a half there. So you can see there's a lot of room for the eggs. This, you can push it down when they go sideways. It doesn't quite fit because these taper down a little bit, see, as you can see right there. So you could probably work around it, but I don't know, they don't fit right. I'm afraid they might, you know, the eggs might roll around in there. Obviously they would like this. If you're gonna get the easy hatch trays, these aren't the best for them. So I recommend the Container Store ones. Just be prepared for that. Now luckily I do use these for the baby racks, so I didn't have to, you know, get rid of them or anything beforehand. And I was already using these, so it works pretty good. So yeah, I think that's the biggest issue I've heard that people complain about. I heard people complain about the price, and to be honest with you, I think the price is fair for what you get. I mean, like I said, I was throwing away all the diffuser panel, and that's just me. You guys can clean them, and you know, you can argue, oh well, I can clean them and save money. Probably could, but I'm lazy about certain things, and not about other things. It's kind of funny how I am, but I kind of like things to be easy. So this makes it pretty easy. So they're worth the money, and I mean, these things will last for a lifetime. I think I'll be using them forever. And as I grow, I'll probably buy more of these. So there you go. I think that's all I wanted to say about them. Pretty well made, great product, easy to clean. Got these little hooks so you can pull them out. I don't use, but they're available. The only issue is they only fit certain types of totes, so be careful. Do your research before you buy them. And they're not necessary. They just make things a little bit easier, at least for me. I would suggest maybe buy a few, you know, try them out. I'm not getting paid for advertisement or anything for easy hatch tray. I just like it. So, and I just wanted to talk about the issue with the tote size. So be prepared for that. I feel again like this is the only issue with it, and it's not really an issue if you kind of do your research a little bit. I just got lucky. I didn't do my research. I just got lucky. I was already using these. So yeah. So there you go, guys. BC hatch trays. I mean, thumbs up. I think they're great. I will continue to use them. And I hope this helped you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. If you want me to, if you have any questions about them, all that kind of stuff. And if you do have a Reptichip rep around you, you probably do. They are carrying these guys too. So next time you order your Reptichip from them, order some of these. Try them out. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Hope you learned something new, right? Today. Keep learning, and see you guys later.